who are likely to patronize you to ensure that you make that maximum profit that you have come into the market to make. Whether you as a property owner, you are just independent, you want to market your property yourself, or you are one who is doing a private developer, you also want to get your property into the market and get access to buyers and have buyers access your property as well. So we are going to be looking at some of these things that you can do, and even as a company, which is our main focus for today anyways, what you can do to get your property across to the people and also stay relevant and making that profit, which is the driving force of you going into the real estate business. So today, for the many persons have had troubles in the past meeting up with their financial expectations, because they have set a target for themselves before going into the real estate business. And one of the things that has really frustrated some persons out of business is they not getting the profits that they have envisaged that they'll be making at a certain stage. Let's say what they envisaged was, okay, in the next 5 years I should be making 6-7 figures and above. But you have been in the business for 5 years now, you have remained in one particular position, you have not been able to hit it big, and you are wondering, what is it that I can do better in order to attract the right persons to myself, or what is it that I've not been doing well that I need to adjust, move from, and start getting the right things done. And that's what we'll be looking at today. Another challenge that persons have had in the past is their inability to adjust to current trends. Persons had their business wound up because they could not cope with new development in the market. Market is always changing. It is your ability to adjust into the new changes, new innovations that are coming up. Your ability to adjust to all of these will help you in a very long way to get your business across. Of course, it is when you make sales that you make profit. As a property agent, without you making sales, there is no way your principal will give you any money. And also, if you, as a principal, if you don't make sales, there is no way you can be able to pay your staff as well. So you want to get your business across to the person who is ready and has the capacity to patronize you. And that's what we'll be looking at today. These things, these tips we'll be giving out today also can be applied to other areas of your business. It's not limited to the real estate sector per se, but if you have applied it to the real estate sector and it works for you, you can also make little adjustment to it and apply it to other areas of business that you may be involved in. So the first one we'll be looking at today is to identify the target market. When you are building any business, you always have a particular set of people that you have in mind. Okay, these are the persons I intend to get this product across to. These are the persons that can patronize me, and if I bring this product to them, not just that they want to, they also have the ability, the financial ability to patronize me. There are some persons, they usually would like the product that you have brought to them. They will appreciate what you have, but they do not have that finances to meet up with what you have brought to them, despite their great interest in it. And there are some others who have the finances, but they are not interested. So you need to know who are these persons. They have the interest and they have the finances. Your own is to identify them and get your products and services across to them. It is not enough for you to say, okay, I know this person has some money, let me just give this product to him. You must identify first, does this person want to invest in property business? How can I convince him? So you must identify the market. Another one you also need to look at in this same context is, what are the things that are trending at the moment? What are the driving forces in the market? Is there something that is making persons to purchase property in a particular area? Are there certain features that persons want in a particular property? Let's say, for instance, at a time, what we had was what we refer to as face me, I face you. One room apartments, just different rooms. They are just there, having a single toilet that everybody in the compound would need to use, having the same one kitchen as well. After that, people were now moving to another stage where they may have some rooms joining together, persons sharing, let's say 2 or 3 rooms, they share one toilet. So things keep evolving, and if this is the case, you need to know what is the new thing in town. What is it that is driving the market? What's that building pattern that persons are picking interest in? Once you get that right, you know how to invest, and once you invest, you put it out there. Okay, these are the features I have in this particular property, and persons are now beginning to show interest. Then you can sell. Now, for instance, one thing that is peculiar now is that many persons are building houses that have ceilings. Now, that's one thing you may want to look at as a property developer. Persons want ceiling in their house, some want swimming pool, mini swimming pool in their houses as well. So you need to consider all of these things when you are developing new property. People are shifting from the traditional one. People have shifted from the first one, which was all referred to as face me, I face you. They have moved on to a room self-con, and all of that, they keep evolving. You have had duplexes. People are also redeveloping such duplexes to meet certain standards that are now modern in some rights. So you need to do all of that. Is there something else? Is there this particular feature that persons want to have in their compound? You need to go out there, ask questions. What is it that just sample opinions you want to have a property? Not necessarily persons who have the necessary finance to acquire the property at the time, but just get opinions of persons. If you are getting a property, what are those things that you are likely to look out for in a property, considering what we now have? First, before now, persons will not usually want to get heaters in their houses and all of that, but now most persons want that. They get to tell you the new features. You also interact with other persons who are into the same business. What is it that is going on that is making persons to invest in property? Once you get that right, or you develop your property to suit the taste or to meet the taste of individuals, then you hit your right target market. Now, also we'll be looking at another one, which is you need to create a website and use social media. We're also going to be looking at the traditional media in a subsequent session, but today we are going to be focusing on use of website and other social media platforms. You know, during COVID, it got to a time that persons could no longer go to work. Physical work was just something that wasn't practicable at a particular point in time until started easing the lockdown and all of that. So during this period, everything was done remotely. Now, if you are still that organization or that individual that is still stuck in the past that, okay, this is the way I know how to do it, these are my fathers did it, this is how my uncles who have been in business have done it, even the person that I learned this business from, this is how he has been doing it and has been succeeding. You must know that what prevailed in the time when they succeeded is different from what operates now. You need to move to have your own social media handles. There is Twitter, there is Instagram, there is Facebook, even WhatsApp. People are making money using all of these platforms, putting their products out there using these platforms to get attention of persons. Another one you also consider is use of website. You don't just having a website may not be enough. You must have website with content. There are persons who have websites. When you go to their website, you find basically nothing, but they just have it there. They tell you, okay, you can check our website. There is nothing there on that website. Create a website. Let the website be catchy. Let the website be such that when persons go there, they always find something interesting. If you have any product that you want to market, put it first there in that place that you have created, that is your website. The design also should also be one that is attractive. It's not like you design something that is old-fashioned, that persons will find it very boring to even look at in the first instance. That shouldn't be the case. Let it be colorful, something not too colorful anyway. Let it be colorful that suits all ages. You know, there are some colors that suit a certain age and doesn't suit the other. You need to get persons, experts, to design that your website in such a way that the outlook is appealing to whoever is coming there. And it is when the site is appealing that they will bother to read the content on that site. Even if you want to upload pictures there, you also need to ensure that the pictures are such that they have this ability to capture the attention of whoever is visiting the site. Not just that you just go there, you put the thing out there and you leave the site. No, don't leave your website dry. Always make use of your website. Now, there are persons who are just going online. You also need to use the search engine properly in this regard. Now, there are persons who just go and they type something, a property in Lagos, duplex for sale in Lagos. They just type it online. What they are expecting is for them to get listing of properties that fits that description. Now, if you have your property up there, then your property will easily pop up and you have the opportunity of making sales as well. This is how you make profits using your website and other social media platforms. We will talk more on the use of social media platform in subsequent edition. Another thing you also need to look at is to plan your finances when doing all of these budgeting for your marketing. Now, persons oftentimes they go out there, they just, okay, we are going to get this done. When you don't plan your financial bargains when it comes to, okay, this is what I want to use, at the end, when you now get the budget, it will seem as if, okay, I didn't bargain for this, I'm going to pull out. No, you need to plan before you start. How much are you committing into advertising? Your target is, okay, I'm going to make 500 million this year. Out of this 500 million, what are you targeting to use out of it as what you are going to use to push the product into the market before you start thinking of what you want to make as profit? In my place, they will say, whoever uses an elephant to set trap knows whatever he's looking out for. So when you are setting a huge budget for a market, you know that you are also getting huge return as well. Now, if you don't get that budget right, you don't use something that is tangible to make your product out there, there is no way you can make your target profit. I talked about use of website and other social media platform. All these things cost money. You don't just go out there and host your website. You pay certain things, maintenance of your website, social media handlers, and all of that. These persons that you are putting together to get this thing done for you, you are going to pay them, and you need to ensure that you have the necessary financial backing to embark on this project. You need to understand that marketing is a project on its own. It's just like when you are going to develop a property that you want to put that there for persons to purchase. When you are going to do your own marketing too, it's a project on its own. So you must make adequate financial plans towards that. If you fail to plan your finances, then you are going to fail in your marketing. Let's say you want to use the traditional media, for instance. You are going to pay for airtime that you are going to use to advertise your products. You are going to get ambassadors who are going to model for that product you want to market as well. All of these things are factored into advertising. If you don't get this right, there is no way you will succeed in attracting that client that you want to get in your own business. So we'll quickly look at another one, which is leveraging on referrals. How do you leverage on referrals? You have satisfied a particular client. Let's say Mr. Okoje came to you, said, okay, I want to get a particular duplex in a certain area, and you succeeded in giving him a very good one. What do you need to do? What you need to do now is to get Mr. Okoje to also refer you to some other persons. Mr. Okoje will have a network of friends. His ability to purchase that property also means he may have some other persons, at least one or two, who also have same financial strength, who may have same interest in property, you can convince one or two of his friends to also patronize you. And once you can get him to patronize you, then you also make profit. How do you also get these persons to patronize you? Also give them incentives. Let them know, okay, if you refer someone to me, I'm going to give you a certain percentage. If you are purchasing, if you are not giving the person outrightly from whatever profit you are making from the next sale, from his referral, you can say, okay, if you are able to get me your friends to purchase this property, in your subsequent purchase, I'm going to give you 10% discount. Or if you get them, whatever they bring on board, I'm going to give you 1%, 2%. When you give them that assurance that they are going to get something for that referral that they are giving to you, they also want to work hard in order to get persons to come into your business. Now, once you know you have done this, you are not going to pay them from your own money. What you are going to do next is to ensure that whoever is coming to purchase, you find a way around it so as to get that same money that you are going to pay the next person with. You get it from there while your profit remains intact. That's how you leverage on referrals. Apart from persons who have also purchased property from you, you can also tell persons out there, okay, they may not be your direct agents. You know, there are estate agents, brokers, and all of that. They may not be direct agents, but just persons around that you have contacts with. You also have a network of friends. Also tell them, okay, if you get referrals, I'm also going to give you this. And once they know that you are a trustworthy person, whatever you say you are going to give to them, they will give you that referral. So you must leverage on referral. This is another strategy that you must work on. I know some persons are already using this, but if you haven't, you need to start it. And if you have been doing it already, improve on it. Look at how you have been doing it and see how you can improve on it and get the best results using this referral. Another one we'll quickly look at is prompt response to inquiries. There are some persons, they have emails, they have chat platforms online, WhatsApp, Instagram, everywhere. They have customer care services that is always there. Whenever they put out any adverts, they tell persons you can reach us, you can contact the customer care, all of that. But they fail to respond to customers' inquiries. That is bad marketing strategy. There are some persons, they may not be convinced yet. They are seeing your product online. They want to get more information. They want to speak with persons so as to be very convinced. When you don't give prompt response to persons, you tend to lose customers. So that's why we have it as a marketing strategy. There are some persons out there now, once they see that there's a particular company that whenever they have any questions, they ask and they get answers within 24 hours, they are likely to tell their friends about them. That, okay, I know of this company, whenever I have issues with them, I just call customer care. Within 24 hours, the issues are resolved. Now, imagine me telling my friend, okay, I purchased a property from this particular company. There was this issue, I complained to the customer care. Within 24 hours, I got the issues resolved. And there is another person out there who had similar issues for 7 days. He has been begging his company to rectify the issue and no response for them. It's just one talk and the person will switch. That means I've won a customer to this my own company that I patronize already because of prompt response to inquiries by customers. If you have emails, make sure you use those emails. Don't just leave it dormant. There are some persons, they have thousands of emails unattended to. That is not a good market strategy. You market your products. When persons are satisfied, you can also do a follow-up mail. If you want other products, we also have this. This is how you get your own product across to persons while even attending to their current issues. You get your product across to them as well. So that's how you market your product through response to inquiries made by customers. And the last one we'll be looking at for the want of time is email marketing and newsletter. There are companies who apply this method. How do they do it? There are persons who are specialists in this. They know how to market products to various mails. They have list of emails of different persons. Either they get it from sites, or I don't know how they do that anyway. It may be a invasion of privacy, but this is something that persons have done. what you can also do is to have that on your website. Whoever visits your website always have this pop-up that, okay, would you want to get newsletters and all of that. The person agrees to it, then you start sending newsletters. If you have anything that is coming on, let's say in 2 days you have a product that is coming to the market, you send details out. There are persons who are very religious when it comes to reading mails. Such persons are the first to get it, and once they get it, they get their friends to also come aboard, especially when they find the product very, very profitable from the face of it. So once you are able to market your property using emails, you also meet some clients there. Newsletters as well. Send out newsletters as much as possible. There are persons, they just want to say, okay, I've gotten this. They rely on that information that you are sending to them because they know it's direct from source, not like they are hearing it from a third party. It's direct from the company. That makes them want to trust you, and also know that, okay, whenever there is any product launch, always get it first. There are persons who always want to be the first to patronize any company once a new product comes in, because they know that being the first customers gives them leverage. Now, when companies are launching products, they usually sell at a promo rate, but when more customers are coming on board, they may decide to remove those promos and sell at the appropriate price, which they are fixed initially. And these customers usually have this opportunity of reselling these things to other customers as well. So ensure that you get your newsletters right, get it across to customers or potential customers as well, and also get your team to work on email marketing. So that's how far we can go today. Next week we'll be continuing with other top strategies you can employ in order to get your products into the market. My name again is Destiny Nwate Ijibo. Join us again next week and follow us on all our social media platforms and get real lifetime updates. Thank you for being a part of today's session. See you next week.